chap right there makes my senses.
Sorry guys, I was just watching SNG. They're talking about toxic traits that they like in a person. Oh gosh, what's your toxic trait that you like? Do you know what? What do I like? What toxic trait do I like in a guy? Oh, it's a hard one. I think I like it when... Do you know what? I used to like it when they're obsessed with you, but it's only if you like them back. You know when you don't like them back? You really feel like calling the police on them. Anyways, we're going to answer a dilemma of yours. And this one, whoo, ladies, please get a cup of tea, get some biscuits, because it is going to be something that maybe some of us could... I know I can relate to this one. I know I can. Hi, Laurie. I'm in a situation that I never expected and I don't know what to do. My ex-boyfriend, who I was deeply in love with, recently got married. Seeing him move on was hard, but I tried to accept it and move forward with my life. But then out of the blue, he called me. He told me that he still loves me and has never stopped thinking about me, even though he's married now to someone else. He said he's made a big mistake by marrying her and that his heart still belongs to me. Hearing those words brought back so many emotions that I thought I had buried. Part of me still loves him and I can't deny that. Now I'm torn. I don't want to be the reason for breaking up his marriage, but I also can't help but wonder if we're meant to be together and if this is our second chance. What if he really is the love of my life? I'm confused and I don't want to make a decision that could hurt others or myself in the long run. Should I listen to my heart and consider giving him another chance? Or should I walk away and let him live the life he's chosen, even if it means losing him forever? I don't know what the right thing to do is, and I'm scared of making the wrong choice. Ooh. The thing is, in this situation, it's so easy to bash the ex-boyfriend because he's the one ultimately who makes the decision about who he's going to marry. But one thing that I have learned in life is that you can only control yourself and not others. People can present to you certain things, but it's up to you to decipher whether they're telling the truth or not, or whether you want to make a different decision based on evidence that they're providing you. I like to look at these situations as very factual, and trust me, I've been in this situation before, baby girl, so listen up close. When he got down on one knee, was he thinking of you? When he decided to wear Louis Vuitton shoes to his wedding and get photographer to take the back of his shoe, was he thinking of you? When he was on his stag do, when he had bum shaking in his face, was he thinking of you? When he bought the house with his wife, was he thinking of you? When he impregnated his wife once, twice, thrice, was he thinking of you? When he went to his wife's parents' house to now ask for their blessing to even engage their daughter, was he thinking of you? And after all of those decisions that he's made, not that he's saying that he wants to divorce his wife, but he is telling you that he loves you. Let me tell you something, baby girl. I'm not even saying this in a patronizing way. I wish someone spoke to me like this when I also was going through something quite similar. Okay, let's just say the guy is in love with you and he was forced to marry this woman, because all of them say that. I was forced to marry this woman. I was forced to get a mortgage with her. I was forced to do all this. Even though he's a man, I was forced, okay? Even if he was in love with you, is somebody, when you love someone that much, how much wrong can you do that person before you now see that it's not love? Do you know what I mean? What he has done to you, can you do that to him? So when he tells you that he loves you, what he is saying is that he loves you for what you can accommodate in his life currently, not for the future that you're thinking of in your head. Because somebody who is serious about you respects you. And when I say respect, I mean, let's just say, for instance, he's deeply in love with you and he's made a mistake. He would have to leave his situation, be by himself, do some self-reflecting and say, you are the one for me. Instead of putting you in the chaos and making you look like the other woman. What they are trying to tell you to do is to meet them where they are. not to change what they have. And so that's something you have to consider when you are making your decision. And the reason why I'm talking like this with so much chest is because it can be so detrimental to you when someone is taking advantage of the love that you have for them. Sometimes we can be so in love that we are so selfless that we don't even think about what we're doing to ourselves. And you have to think about, what is it that you deserve? Do you deserve someone to love you in the same way you love someone else? Or do you deserve someone that you love to now give you the bare minimum? Why are we accepting the bare minimum from someone who has done us wrong in so many different ways, but yet all we see is our feelings? We need to stop leading with our feelings and start leading with our brains. And our brains should really align to our hearts, because sometimes our hearts are in pain and they're sore, and so we just want a quick fix. So then we end up doing things that we don't necessarily want to do, but in the moment it feels good. It's like when you go on a diet and then the next day you see a cream cake and you're craving it because you feel like you're starving and you feel sorry for yourself and you haven't dropped all the weight yet, and you see some skinny girl walking by with a six-pack and you just think, I just want to be happy in this moment. So you eat the cream cake. That's how we end up making decisions. But when I say your heart and your head have to align, I mean you have to value yourself. You have to understand your journey. You have to love who you are as a person. You have to know that life is full of ups and downs. And in this moment of down, I'm still trying to put myself up. That is what you need to understand. Because men like this, women like this, always want to have their cake and eat it too. And it's not going to stop there. When you are in, let's say you get into a situation with this guy, I'm telling you the cycle is going to be, he'll see you every now and then, he'll see you once in a while, your feelings are going to grow and develop, and you're going to be having, you're going to be intimate with this guy, and you're going to feel dirty, you're going to feel confused, because you will always feel like you were the one for him. But he knows that you're not the one. He knows that, because he wouldn't treat the one like that. The way he will treat the one, go look at his wife. Beautiful house, beautiful children, private schools, anniversaries never missed, Instagram-esque pictures posted every year without fail, birthdays, celebrations, money spent on them. That is what he is prioritizing. You know, they say that if you want to see what someone is prioritizing, don't listen to what they say, look at what they do. When you, and that's why it's like, that's why when you say you want something, do you really want it bad enough that you're changing your life to accommodate it? Or are you still in the same position because you can talk the talk but you can't walk the walk? And let me remind people as well, whilst we're on the subject of talking the talk and walking the walk, when you get in life who you are, not what you want, okay? So if you want to be with this person in this limited capacity, then that's just who you are as a person, if that really makes you happy. But if you know in your heart that doesn't make you happy, don't act like that. Don't act like that. Don't give yourself to someone who can't give themselves to you. It's impossible. And I know that you feel like you love this person. I know that you want to be with this person. I know that it pains you every day that you're not with this person. But most of the times when we think that we love someone so much, what it means is that we are so crowded by being in love with someone that we go up and beyond for that person. We make that person feel more special than what they really are. And that's what they love about you. They don't love you as a person. They love what you can do for them, how you make them feel. That's what they believe is the love that they're missing in their life. You make them feel like Superman when really they're just a rodent. And you're pouring into this person. They can do no wrong to you. Oh, imagine that kind of love. And it is undeserving to give that kind of love to someone. So where you need to start is with yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to understand that what you're feeling right now is not true love. Unless that person changes the way that they have conducted themselves and changes their life to put you on a pedestal where you deserve to be, because they have now said, okay, I'm going to meet you up here. I'm going to meet you on the level that you deserve. I'm going to respect you as a woman. I'm going to respect you as a person. I'm going to respect your dreams. I'm going to respect your aspirations. I'm going to respect your honesty. I'm going to respect the fact that I want to make an honest woman out of you. And even though they can't undo their mistakes, they can start doing right from now. And until that is done, you have no business being with this person. Learn to love yourself. Stop giving yourself to people who don't want to accommodate you in any capacity. You go into the shop and you pick up a dress and you go to the till and you go and buy the dress. You now don't go and say to the owner, can I have this? I've only got £10 on me. So please, because I love the dress so much, can you give it to me for £10? You don't do that, do you? No. Because they have put a price on that dress, and that is the price of the dress. And if you want it, you have to come with the money. The exact money. And it's not overpriced, it's not underpriced. If you give them too much money, they give you change. But some of these people, some of these men, some of these women, when you give them too much money, they'll still take it and say, yes, I'm still just going to give you this. Because you're the moo-moo in the situation. Because you've given me more. You haven't complained that you're not even getting anything back. And you know what? Everyone's going to love that service. If I was selling this pillow now for £50, right? And someone gave me 150 for it and said thank you and walked away and didn't ask me for their change, I would want that customer to come back. So think about who you are as a person and do the work. Learn to love yourself, and please push this guy to the side. Alright guys, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Please keep these dilemmas coming in because I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Take care guys. Bye.